Welcome to Just One More Topic episode. We're going to go with 45. I am Tridrakius,
I am Tiborius.
and we are your internet saviors. So,
Got the beard. I'm working on it.
yeah, and you're white. So, looking at
Oh.
this is the first episode of 2014, and we're going to take a look.
Boy, we're off to a grand old start.
Yeah, well, we are going to take a look back to a wondrous time, an ancient time.
Called that
Called-
shithole of last year?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, we're kicking off with all new, home consoles, PS4, Xbox One, blah blah blah. But
2DS. Cake.
the ups and downs of 2013. Mainly, Nintendo was the down.
Sorry, guys. Not my choice.
Microsoft actually kind of started to redeem themselves as 2013 went on.
Lot of touching their toes, if you know what I mean. They'll get it.
Okay, and Sony spent most of the year on top, which woot. So now, my favorite games. It's very hard for me to actually pick a favorite game of 2013.
He's probably going to pick The Last of Us.
I was really looking at it, and yes, that is one of my favorite games of
But it's
2013.
not your favorite?
No, surprisingly, my number one game of 2013 came out in January of last year. Ni no Kunai.
And that was 2013.
Yes.
Okay, all right. See, I was thinking that was 2012. And,
Yeah.
All right.
It surprised me. A very, very detailed JRPG right out of the gates in 2013.
Yeah, brilliant game. Pick it up and play it.
Voice acting, a couple characters are a little spotty, but
You can check out our review that we
Yes.
did on it. It was
it was
that's
fun.
Tatey, isn't it?
Yes. It's been a long time since I heard that.
Mr. Drippy.
Yes.
Still-
he had a fucking lantern for a nose
And
ring.
He's this amorphous blob that comes out into a point, and they called him Mr. Drippy. Which apparently his actual Japanese name, as we covered in the review, does allude to something of that nature.
So,
But still, kind of a phallic-y symbol, Mr.
Yeah.
Drippy, children's game. I think they were taking cues from Disney.
a sticky wooden stick.
Yes. Yeah. God, I
Yeah.
wish we had narration on the opening 2 hours of that game.
There,
Oh, I couldn't breathe.
There are some wonderful sexual innuendos throughout that game.
My favorite game for 2013. XCOM. Oh, sorry, I can't do that again.
Yeah, that was. It's,
Yeah.
it's hard to
I
believe.
technically could because of Enemy Within, but nah. You know what? I'm just gonna go throw it out there. The enhanced editions of Baldur's Gate. That or Path of the Exile.
Oh yeah, passive.
Both great games. Go get them on Steam or PC or whatever else. I talked about Baldur's Gate before, the greatest adaptation of D&D that they've ever done in a computer format. I've been playing so much freaking... God, I mean, let's do board games. Pandemic, Dominion, which you didn't bring. God, I have got this, especially these last 6 months, I've really gotten away from...
Vidget games.
Yeah, video games. I mean, I play on the PC more than I have my consoles as of late, except my PS3. In fact, my 360 has not been touched, except for Netflix and the occasional Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Yeah. But yeah, the Baldur's Gate series, just so many good memories. I'll have to go with that because the enhanced edition really does add a lot. And back to again this year was like a joke year. I mean, Sony, yes, kicked ass the whole time, but even that is very dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Sony did a console launch correctly. What freaking universe am I in? They nailed it. They slammed it. They didn't piss people off. Microsoft pissed people off, and then the aforementioned touching their toes, you know.
Oh, bend you
Yeah,
over.
look
Okay.
at you. sucked it all up, and they had a killer launch. Nintendo is completely off the radar, which, again, for all the foreshadowing we can do, is completely unheard of.
Yeah, Mario can only do so much.
Yeah,
And
which he's not doing much anymore. Now they're trying to do it with Pokemon.
Yeah. So, I gotta say, 2013 was, yes, it was a very, very weird year. When I first met you, you were Xbox.
That's just when I played
Very,
the most.
very,
Yeah.
you know,
But yeah, I'll give you that.
throughout 2013,
There it goes again.
you
Fuck the snot.
you have shifted more of your focus towards PlayStation and tabletop.
Yeah, I mean, tabletop by far dominates me right now. We've got a bunch of great D&D groups going. We're learning more games. We're Warhammer tables set up right here.
You can't really see it.
I have become the de facto tabletop guru around here for some odd reason.
Warhammer, the miniature game. We're now
That is not
starting-
Citadel spect, I would just like to say, but it's serviceable. They get it.
So, 2013 was a fun year.
Yeah.
It was an interesting year. I got the PS4 at launch. Hell, I got 2 Xbox Ones at launch. Not for myself. But the PS4 actually ended up getting retired a couple days ago because of one thing. Having to connect it to the internet to make it a DVD and Blu-ray player.
Really?
Yes, really.
Wow.
Pissed me the fuck off. So it is now
Clearly.
retired. And I'm going back to playing on PS3 for a little while.
Well,
until-
if you're not using it, I could gladly, with the fantastic internet connection we have here at PJ Gamers and the new All Your Base, make sure it doesn't collect too much dust.
Well, I know you are very, very concerned.
I am. I would hate to see such a fine machine not doing anything.
It is. It is a fantastic machine.
Still, guys, work on the presentation. I've said it before. I'll say it
Yeah.
again. It's boring. Are we autofocusing again? I fixed you.
I have no idea what it's doing. But maybe because I keep, leaving and moving. Yeah.
Yeah. Click
No.
now. Come back.
It gets lighter.
I thought you usually brought darkness. Anyway, we'll probably talk more about this. We've got a couple lists in the works, some new stuff going on. But what'd you
lot of
guys
new
think?
stuff.
What was your favorite game of 2013? Or better yet, what was your most hated event of 2013?
The Xbox One unveiling. The release of Aliens, Colonial Marines.
Thank you for the complimentary facepalm.
The fact that EA at E3 announced Battlefront 3. Was that your greatest moment of the year? 4? It was 4? Star
yeah,
Wars.
3 with you.
Battlefront.
Star Wars. Sorry,
Yeah.
you said I heard Battlefield.
Oh, Battle.
Star Wars Battlefront 3. Man, God, there were a lot of good. BioShock Infinite, the new Assassin's Creed, Ni no Kunai, The Last of Us. Tomb Raider came out.
Tomb Raider.
God, man, this past year there have been some killer games, man.
Yeah.
Cock of Duty.
Call of Duty. Yes.
Meh. Skip it.
Battlefield 4. Assassin's Creed 4.
Lots of 4s. And
Yeah.
the Saints Row 4.
Which it's really sad that that's probably going to be the last game in
Yeah,
that series.
they're fun
But,
games.
Yeah. THQ.
Grand
Also,
Theft Auto 5.
The biggest
Thank you, Pony Mom
medium
21 Bravo.
launch ever. GTA 5. 20 million copies sold within its first week.
Holy carp.
Yes.
Lots.
Lots of carp.
That's gotta just do some numbers. Unheard of. 20 million. Oh, and the fact that the Xbox One and PS4 both in 2 weeks sold more units than the Wii U was capable of in a year. Come on, Nintendo. I'm rooting for you in 2014. Make me proud for all that carp in my garage.
You're rooting for Nintendo.
They deserve it. They're due.
Maybe 2014 could actually be a weirder year than 2013.
We'll see. But hit us up, and we'll see you in a few days.
Yep. Have a great day, night, Wednesday.